Hi. Hi, Pee. Thank you for the contributions. Hi, Psycho. Are you at work? Hi, Sasha. Hi, Meraki. Hi, Spookong. Oh, are you so excited for tomorrow? Hi, Whale. Hi, Sasha. I'm refilling my pillbox. But I did take my medication. As I realized my pillbox was empty. Are you sicky? No. Is it because I have the cocaine sniffles? I'm tired. I haven't had a bacterial or viral infection in like what? 2018? 2019? Just got on lunch though, let's go. What, whale? Are you jealous? Because you should be. Even longer than me. I know! I love bragging about it. But I feel like it speaks on how much of an introvert I am and how much I hate physical and non-direct contact more than it is about my own hygiene habits. Oh! Wow! Psycho, are you excited? Oh, you've been working too freaking hard there. It's like the whole store should be yours. I didn't know what type of music I wanted to listen to today. I was thinking Sarah Bareilles or Vampire Weekend. I don't know. World Archery Champ. Have y'all heard of frickin' biathlons? Is that what they're called? Where people like cross country ski with like a rifle on their back and they're just like pew pew pew. I think Ray might have talked about it. Found out my manager used to do it. Like competitively. Is it like PvP? No, you don't shoot each other with an actual rifle, PP. It's an actual rifle. It's a loaded rifle on cross-country skiers' backs. That would be like the Hunger Games, PP, on ice. That's horrible. Y'all remember when they used to make everything on ice? Disney on ice, Monsters on ice, Ariel on ice. To stay. Be a better reason to write you. So my friend gave me she signed up for like these art tutorials by some artist and she gave me her account. That they all say things you wanna hear. So I'm gonna find like maybe a head eyes thingy. Someday you and your twisted words, your heart just hurts. Not what I thought you were. Hello. What is Yuri on Ice? They hear me as I am. A love song You see, this you isn't Salisbury a food item? Anyway, they have a bachelor's degree in animation, so they probably are either really good or really hate themselves. And what is Salisbury Fine Arts Atelier? What's an atelier? 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 Atelier. Atelier? Do you not pronounce the R? That you need one, you see. Do you hear my computer? So I have a thing where if I double click a word, it'll like Google it for me, and then right next to it, it'll have like a pronunciation. Do you hear the pronunciation when I click it? You'll see. Hi, Kitchok. Kitchok isn't listening? I didn't. Oh. Their art looks really cool. Got you a love song today. Also, I realized I have like 7 emails. No. That's normal, right? Hi, Meepsy. You have 4? Oh. Work emails? Messages, not addresses? What do you mean messages, not addresses? What did I say? Oh, like separate emails, not email addresses. No, yeah, I have... Dude, there's like 150 unreads in my work email, and honestly, as soon as it hit 100, I was just like, I'm not gonna click on it. I can't do it. That being said, my coworker has like 500. Like literally, I saw, they like showed me on their screen and it said 500 unreads, and they're like a senior scientist or something, and I'm like, my dude, people actually want to talk to you when they email you. Just wanna see you. Just wanna see you. 1 main one, a secondary one, and 2 addresses you made for joke Twitter. Oh. Wait, so does everyone have like 4 or 5 max? I have 1 for shopping or like buying things. One's personal, one is like personal serious, and one's like serious, like only tied to like my saving accounts or debt. And then I have another one for junk email, and then I have another one for Moo, last name TBA, and and then I have another one for personal work stuff that I used to do, that now I kind of use as like a junk one if I don't want people to know about it. What type of pizza? Silence. Thank you for the big emote, Meepsy. Oh, facial expressions are so hard. Human head and anatomy. Okay, they have tooth say. Okay. They have these. Hold on. They have links in their stuff. So they have the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, the head. Which one should we do? Should we do the eyes or the nose. Honestly, I think the nose is the freakiest part of people's faces. Zadie, how? Tino! Do you also love Sarah Bareilles? I used to listen to her on repeat. She is literally such an amazing artist. I'm pretty sure she writes most of her songs. Her vocal range is like not as expansive as some artists, but the amount of like breath support that she has on it. But I know there are like, I was watching this TikTok and it said like, oh, these are people that you would naturally assume are vocal artists, but who actually don't have any techniques they utilize when they sing. And one of the people that they like put out there was Adele, in the sense of like everyone thinks of Adele as like she's a great like vocalist, like she's amazing, blah blah blah. But in reality, she doesn't have like a lot of like technique or training that she utilizes. But I think this is from a musical. Tindall, have you heard this song? It's so good. It's so sad. But she cries. She is good, but she cries. Is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone. Chunky, do you also love Sarah Bareilles? Hello? Chunky, where have you been? Ugh. It's into the back door. Oh, is the musical called Waitress? I don't know if she made this song or if she was in it. I assumed she was in it. And give it all back for a chance to start over, to rewrite an ending or two. Now that I knew, the rest just enough to get her. Learns how to toughen up, but she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. Then gets stuck, scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day. Finally reminds her, I don't wanna learn how to do eyes. This is so. She's talking about anatomy. She literally has a skull on her screen as she's like describing this. Blech. I can't watch this. Oh! Used to be mine. Are they fun, PB? PB, I haven't seen you draw eyes. Have you? Have you drawn eyes? It's lonely most of the time. Oh. You like drawing hands? PP's a freaking masochist. You know, I used to think like, oh, haha, the only masochistic thing about PP is that he likes Souls games. So upset. Should we start with eyeballs? Because she kind of starts off with like a round eye, like a circle, and then she like adds like the little like iris? Is that the colored part of your eye? Have y'all ever looked at have y'all ever seen the cornea on someone? Isn't it kind of freaky? Hi, Dimmy. Chunky, do you do art? I feel you here, and the moment I'm gone, you hold me. Without you, I wanted anything so much. Happy Saturday. How is everyone? Just like drawing stupid emotes? Ooh, like what? Baby, I don't wanna fall. Well, I feel like a part of me has to do studies because I literally don't know how to draw eyes. So tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. You're onto me, all over me. Like, I know how to draw dots. You've been trying your hand at animation? Oh! That's so cute! You made it for Glassy? Chunky, you're so cool. I literally didn't know you even made animated emotes. Or emotes in general. That's so cool. And they said it wasn't great? What? Spookums. I think... Okay. I think art has... That will crush you? Yeah, that's like so unfair. Because... Yeah, like if it was constructive, then it would be like, oh, 100%. But like for someone to literally have years of experience, understanding that like that's one of the first ever pieces you've made, like your first like dip into it, that's literally like taking someone to the pool and they're like, oh, I've been working on my front crawl, and they're like, oh, you're like 30 times the amount of times it takes you to swim that is like 30 times longer than it takes like Michael Phelps to swim it. Like, you are so freaking slow. And it's like, dude, why are you comparing me to Michael Phelps? Like, similarly, I think for me, like having people like Psycho and Huey and like Pendu around, or like Long Rat, who are like, yes, Mushy, you have literally just started. I'm not gonna compare you to freaking people who can like hatch shade and, you know, like do perfect anatomy and make everything super proportional, because you literally just started, and it makes no sense for like someone to judge based on that because you're still learning. And that's so messed up of a friend to not go like, yo, congrats on you for like starting out, like da 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 da, you know. It's effing rude, innit? Hi, people bees. Some swirls and lines in pink, and then filled in the rough shape of a ballerina in black, kind of like a stick figure. I feel like art, especially like abstract art, is so personal. Tell them they're free. Baby! But like abstract, I feel like abstract art is so hit or miss because it's so personal. Like, you either completely agree with it and it makes perfect sense to you, Or it makes no sense at all and you don't understand it. And I think if they didn't understand it, they should have just said, like, you know, I really like the colors you used or something like that. Like, Psycho has always said, like, color composition. Like, Psycho will find one thing to compliment about it, even if he doesn't necessarily like the subject. I'm so upset. I need a drink. I'm literally heating up. I have my AC on and I'm drinking iced coffee, but my face feels sweaty. And I washed my, you know, in the morning when you don't wash your face yet and you have like an oily face and you kind of like feel all the oils in your T-zone and everything. My face feels like that right now from frustration. They're not a friend. They're rude. But also, I'm not gonna judge your friendship with someone else. I'll just judge them and them being rude to you in that moment. Oh, oh. People these days, bruv. Oh, speaking of friends, the summer sale is on. And I bought V Rising, I think. Cause Huey has said that she wanted to play it. Probably during like a Moo Monday or something. I don't know what V Rising is about. I think it was PP. PP described it to me as castles and vampires. I don't know if that means we have to kill vampires or we are a vampire. It was absent. Oh, are you? These kind of look like nipples. Love letter. Like for like a blow up doll. Do y'all see it? Path of Exile with vampires and easier to understand. Do you see it, Sasha? Like blow up doll booba? Isn't this how they draw them in like Family Guy and like cartoons? Well, now that I say it, yes. Has anyone seen a blow up doll IRL? Please don't out yourself. That's not what I'm asking here. I'm just wondering if anyone's ever seen one IRL. Is it against TOS? Are they freaky looking? I just want to know if they're freaky looking. Don't out yourself, but tell me. Did y'all... Something that lives in my head rent-free is the guy in My Strange Addiction who like has a bunch of like pool inflatables in his house and he loves all of them. Oh, there was a hole in it? Oh. Fingers. What? Oh, like a pocket? Have y'all heard of the things that people will smuggle into their butthole? Speaking of buttholes, I'm gonna go pee. And grab some more drink. I'm gonna be right back. Hi. So the reason why it took me so long is because so I went pee and then I was like, ooh, matcha latte sounds nice. And I recently have like this unsweetened oat milk that I got. And because I'm tired of drinking my coffee. And you know when your fridge is really full because you get a lot of groceries and you don't really think about how to put it in your whatchamacallit? Fridge. Yeah, so anyways, I ended up spilling oat milk. Anyways, I have my matcha latte though. And I swear, I think I'm slowly becoming more clumsy as the years go on. Still in the fridge? No, it spilled outside of the fridge. As I get older, Stitch, I usually would say I'm not. I also have recently learned that I have like kind of intense freckles and I hate them. Which is ironic because my Baldur's Gate 3 character has freckles. You wish you had lots of freckles? They look like imperfect though. Like that's one of the reasons why I feel like I'll never get a tattoo. Because I like the look of like just blank skin. That being said, I have a lot of scars. So I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't want freckles. It's like that whole like, I wish I had straight hair. I wish I had curly hair thing. From Buddha Fanta. Hi, Stitch. You love freckles? Do you have freckles, Zadie? Oh. You'll take my freckles? Oh, but like, freckles are just sun damage. For like some of it it does come from sun damage. And so the reason why I didn't know I had freckles for a long time is because I think I have a lot of like acne scars. Hold on, let me get my mirror. I will preface this by saying people have looked at me and gone like, Moo, your skin is nice. What are you talking about? You can't explain your brain. But my freckles kind of like blend in with my acne like scars. Like I have like little like pits. And then my freckles start looking like acne scars when you like glance. So I feel like people just look at me and think that my acne scars are freckles, but I think my freckles are acne scars. So then I just hate it. I hate them so much. I literally have like massive ass freckles on my nose, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to wear sunscreen. It looks horrible. They're so dense. I was most attracted to over the years had a ton of freckles though. Oh. You just have a bunch of beauty marks like all over. Like the cute little moles. Have y'all heard that people used to say beauty marks are where you were kissed in your past life or something? I think it's so cute. I don't remember where I have a beauty mark, but I hated it. All I remember is the hatred of where it is. You have not heard that, no? But not concentrated. Ah! Oh, so it's like not like dark. It's like lighter. Like a beigey. Oopsie. Daughter like Daughtry? Yo, if Sasha requested a Daughtry song, I think I would be so shocked. It's okay, Sasha. You don't know who Daughtry is. It's okay. It's okay. I think you're better off not knowing who Daughtry is. They're not raised like moles. Oh, yeah. I feel like those are, like, considered beauty marks. Have you heard of divorced dad rock, Sasha? Oops. I've heard of asking. I think that's one thing that I've had to train myself out of, instead of saying axing. Asking. See, wrong thing. So these first things, I'm going to try to emulate how she did her, like, how they did their, like, frontal. Nipple. It's not a nipple. But I can't unsee it now. Another thing that doesn't really make sense to me is, like, how do you know when to end the eyelash? I think especially for, like, when you draw, like, femme characters, it's like, how do you know how many spikes to add? Is it all, like, artist discretion? Is that what people consider to be a stylistic choice? Oh, but I'm sorry you had that experience, Spookums. But I feel like that's part of the reason why I kind of like trying to do studies live. Because I feel like art isn't really supposed to go smoothly. And there's this, like, preconceived notion. At least I've had this preconceived notion of, like, oh yeah, artists just know. But they don't. I feel like I don't whenever I try to do a study. And obviously some people get training and stuff like that. But it's not as easy as it looks. So if you ever want to doodle Even little things, or even like take out your coloring book whenever I'm doing art. Gums. I would love that. If you ever feel ready. I think that would be splendid. Because I don't think art should be gate kept. Especially if people find it as like a good outlet. Emotionally, mentally. Like even... I think that's also one of the reasons why I make such a strong... Like, I like things like nail polish. I'm like, that isn't... You should post that in Arts and Whips. Like, I understand it's not like traditional drawing or like whatever making or whatnot, but it's still like art. Like, you are using a creative part of your brain that I feel like adults aren't always able to have the opportunity anymore compared to when you're kids. Or because you're not a kid, like you just feel like, oh no, I don't have time for that. But like crocheting that you do, Spookums. I feel like that's also creative. %, yeah. And I think it's very easy to be like, to downplay your skill set because you're able to do it. But it's so wild. So at my first job I ever worked at, like my first official job, full time, after college, I guess. I was shocked at like things that I took for granted, like following instructions is very hard for some people. And like doing certain manipulations is very hard for some people. Which I feel like, coming out of a place where there was an intense like imposter syndrome of like, I don't know why I'm at the school. It was very much like a, I forgot how incompetent humans are. I wonder, how big do you decide the inside of the iris is? Don't people say that your eyes dilate if you look at someone you like? Why does my eye not look like hers? I'm gonna post this as a... So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to emulate this top one. But her eye looks like it's facing forward and mine doesn't really. Like, the circle part of hers is a lot bigger. Oh, but then this top part is actually... It's a bit more like... that. Are you so surprised that I actually increased the volume? Because I am. Candlelight can simulate the effect? I wonder how good cat vision gets when their eyes are fully dilated. Why does my eye look so weird? I should learn how to do Screamo. What's the deep one called? Oh, it's because of where the, like... I know what's the issue. It's where I'm putting that bump. It's because I'm putting a little bump, I think. And it's actually just straightens out and then it goes up. Because they're looking forward. The deep one? Yeah. This isn't Screamo? Then what is the deep one called? The like... Bruh, 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 bruh. Wait, that actually is starting to look like a legitimate eye. Psycho's so happy. What are false chords? Whoops. For some reason, when I read Bite My Tongue, my mind went to bite my tongue into pieces. Should I have colored the eyeball in? It kind of looks worse now. Whale, do you listen to Screamo? Is that how you know? Dude, the eyeball is actually a lot more curved than I would think. Or the eye. People who do makeup, y'all build different. I think people who can do their eyeliner in one swipe, murderers. 100%. Yeah, like this. That one. The second one. That looks so weird. One swipe is diabolical. Have you seen people who do it? Where it pretty much looks amazing with one swipe. The only people I know who can are Ariana Grande or Grande and someone I knew in high school. I was just surrounded people that did and always got corrected. Oh. You know, Sasha, I've never listened to a 9-Inch Nails song. I always imagined it was like carpentry nails and not like fingernails, but I'm not really sure still. I don't like how these two look. You'll do a different one later. Oh. I think because this circle isn't accurate. I think it should be like here. Bite my tongue into pieces. Oh, eyelids are so effing weird. Ooh, this one looks weird. Sasha, did you make Fanta cry? Dude, I want to play more Peak. Something about unlocking things makes me want to play games more. Mine looks weird. The new repo update? Psycho, you thought it was fun because you were the one dying constantly. It's all those bouldering competitions you watch. You know how to analyze... What do people call it? Roots? Problems? Yeah, once. At the end! Sasha, do you boulder? Sasha is secretly a bouldering champion? I know tall people are more... I feel like the general assumption of bouldering for me is that tall people will find a lot lower energy solutions to problems. But watching short people boulder is so much more fun. They literally look like Spider-Man. It is so cool. Oh. I used to know people... Bouldering is so common on the PNW that a lot of people make friends through it. But I would rather have long nails than boulder. We're so good. Ooh! Did the person you were rooting for win? Were you rooting for the Olympian? Is Sasha very tall? I don't know centimeters. Oh. Oh. Oh, Sasha, you're like the perfect height. Oh, Sasha, reach for my top shelves for me. It's so hard. Climbing on the countertops. Being tall is a curse? Shut up. At least you can fit everywhere. Okay, when is fitting something going to be an issue? The only time it's been an issue for someone I've known is my 6'5" friend who's all leg and no torso. And he could barely fit into my old car. Your head kept hitting tree leaves? That's not that big of a problem to have. Both sizes have their good and bad aspects.
No.
Have you ever needed to get under a house crawl space to work on something? Whale, I can barely put milk in the fridge without spilling on it. No one would trust me to work in their crawl space because they would assume I would do something really creepy or really dangerous. I'm so sorry, Johnny Cash. I'm just screaming over you. Whale, are you that tall? I didn't think you were that tall. I always thought you were 5'10". Like, I feel like 5'10" is, oh. Unless you're in Japan, if you're still like 5'10", I feel like you still fit everywhere. Like, you have all the advantages of height while not really needing like the extra leg room thingy in airplanes, whatever it's called, the emergency lane thingy. I don't know what angle this is, and I don't like it. It's kind of freaking me out. So I'm gonna stop. Your legs still get smushed in airplanes? What if you're all torso? Hi, Onaga. Is that woman like it? I guess 6'2" is considered tall, yeah. I think conceptually, I don't register if someone's 6'2". Because I have really tall friends, so I just see that as average. And then when someone is closer to my height, I'm like, oh, this is great. Because most of the time, if I meet someone who is tall, who has the tendency of like leaning down, like hunching to talk to me, I hate it. I hate it to all hell. I literally have yelled at so many people for doing it. I'm just like, don't talk to me like that. That feels so... I know it's not disrespectful, but it feels disrespectful. Like, why can't you just, like, talk to me like you're talking to anyone else? Punk? 5'9" is average? I thought 5'10" was average in the States. You feel like you're dying. Are you eepy or are you poopy? Good night, Onaga. You're sick? With the flu? I don't understand this one. So I think I'm actually not going to draw it. Because I kind of hate how it looks. I'm okay with this one, though. I'm gonna just search up eyes and try to emulate them. Okay, what's up with all of these weird, hyper-realistic ones? I'm gonna freak out. People are gonna make me freak out. Weird throat feeling on Thursday? Do you have a cold? Oh, that's an upper eyelid crease? What if you don't have an upper eyelid crease? You jerk. Do all eyes have a highlight? Or is that an anime thing? Are you okay or against? I'm fine with it. I don't really have a good concept of what spoilers are. So I don't really care. But also I've watched it. Depends on whatever's being reflected. Do humans have eye glints? When there's a bright thing? I don't think I have ever... You know how I had my mid-year review talk, whatever the freak it's called? When we were talking, I literally couldn't look them in the eye. I'm changing it. Bum, 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 bum. What you do? Where you at? You got plans? Don't say that. House clean. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. Open. I'ma leave the door open. Open. How do you do masculine eyes? So sweet. So tight. My name. How do I remove AI results? Again? Is it like minus AI? I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. Open. Man versus woman. Do do do. Tell me what you feel. People have eyebrows, dude. What the freak is this? Is it bad I'm upset? Why do people have eyebrows? Do you not? That's a personal question, Sasha. But that's a great question. So it's usually eyelash difference? I'm looking at Mark Crilly. You want to see? The brow. Oh, it looks so good. I'm gonna try to emulate it. Oh! Without products, of course. 100% Isn't that wild? I have many a times wanted to kill... Sorry. Wanted to beat up my classmates. Okay, but like, women have hooded eyes, too. Which is why I don't... Like, is this brow ridge thing not something in women a lot of the time? Or how do you make it look less mask? Because I feel like it works for some people. But I also feel like it depends on your ethnicity as well, right? Like, Asians generally have a more like flattened face or rounded face. Whereas I think like Western facial features have more like sharper edges. Diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist. Why is everyone telling me to breathe? Am I talking too much? It's a new alert. Thank you. I added it because in when I've been playing Dead Space, I tend to not breathe. Also, hi Mega Man. What did you have for lunch? Has everyone had lunch yet? Mega Man, how tall are you? Can I ask you that? Or do you find that question too personal? And if you do, you don't have to answer. 5'8". Do you feel like your legs are longer or your torso is longer? One thing, so I buy clothing from either gender because it doesn't really matter to me. Depending on size, it doesn't really matter to me. I do have a men's rain jacket and it barely fits over my hips. Because there's no tapering. Oh, but I love how long the sleeves are. But something I don't understand about shirt sizing is sometimes shirts don't get longer. Ooh. Shirt sizing is the worst because it's so inconsistent. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Tall sizes? Ah. Ooh. Ooh. After last night, I think I'm in love with you. Think I'm in love with you. Out of my head. Has anyone not been on a plane before? Again. Thank you, Siri bot. Good bot. 6 total flights. 4 of them were for your Japan trip last year. Ooh, you visited Japan? Did you like it? Pretty big over down to most of your butt. Ah. But isn't that wild that you have to go to 5x to actually have like length? You plan on going back next year? That's so cool. After last night, I think I'm in love with you. Think I'm in love with you. Get you out of my head. Would the bottom just be straight? What to do? Like that? Again? Or would it be kind of like a... Look at that. I don't like how this nipple thing looks. One thing that kind of scares me about traveling in Korea and Japan is the public cameras. Don't know what to do. I don't know how big of an issue they actually are, but I have seen a lot of content about them. Like city cameras? No. Like in the shower or in the toilet or in your bedroom of your Airbnb or in a public toilet stall or in public showers and public places like that. Like, I have heard so many horror stories about them. And I feel like I'm not what's the term? I don't care enough about life to go and search for them or remember to search for them. Does that make any sense? Eyelashes, lines of the female eyes tend to be more rounded, for less angular than those used for male eyes. Iris is often larger and more detailed. Interesting. I'm so bad at tutorials. If all tutorials were just images with these detailed notes, I could do it. Dun 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 dun. Fanta, have you seen it? Dun dun. I need to sneeze. I didn't sneeze. I only did the ah part. Oh, did you like it? It felt very short. I don't know how to do these eyes. Wah! If I ever make music, one of the things that I would love to make is Toad doing metal. I don't understand why this lady is... It's so... Maybe it's... an angled thing? Oh my god, that's so big. There's no way. Do y'all sleep okay in other places? I feel like sometimes when I road trip, whenever I'm in a new place, it kind of freaks me out. Except if the temperature sucks. Like the humidity in comparison to where you're coming from, or literally like if the temperature is like 90 degrees or something. On the bed? Really? Is it a bad bed for you? Like, do you need a topper, Fanta? How do you do fem eyes, Psycho? Hi, Issue. Issue, which one's longer for you? Your torso or your... What's the other body part? Legs? Happy Saturday. Legs? Hit. I don't like how any of this looks. Less detailed? Sorry, I'm not laughing at Psycho. Whenever I used to borrow my friend's car, and they would use it after me, they would always go like, Moo, why the freak is the steering wheel so close to you? So I think I might have short arms. But then there are other times where my arms don't really fit long sleeves. So I don't really know anymore. What's wrong, Psycho? Short appendages for your torso? Isn't your wingspan supposed to be like equal to some other part of your body? Like your forearm's supposed to be about the length of your head or something like that? Or the length of your foot? I don't remember.
Hi, Rio. You want snacker?
Should I give Rio a snack?
You want snacker? Yeah?
What if they don't want you to have a snack? He's resting his snoot on me. Should I give him a snack? He walked away from me 2 steps.
You want snack? You want snack?
He's resting his head on my headphones.
You want snack? Yeah?
How do you ask? He's sitting? I don't know. His sitting is kind of uneven.
You want snack? Yeah? You want snack?
His tail's wagging? I don't know still. A swimmer's build? I think swimmer build means you probably have like good like shoulders or back. You look like a Dorito chip. Isn't that what it means to have a swimmer's build? Gentle. Yeah. Speaking of swimmer's build, unrelated, kind of related, seafood. I made shrimp. I didn't make shrimp. I bought cocktail shrimp. And I gave Rio shrimp for the first time. And he actually really liked it. And I was so surprised. Because Rio hates strawberries. He hates blueberries. He hates bananas. He hates carrots. prefers beef over pork. He has spat out chicken sausage before because he didn't want it. He has literally spat out chicken breast while walking because he would rather sniff something than eat real chicken. And he ate shrimp!
He's a good boy.
What, Sasha? You've never heard of someone looking like a Dorito? Maybe your shoulders are proportionally broader than your hip, like it's a ratio? Can't say you have. You know, some people are Doritos, some people are Fritos, and other people's are veggie straws. What flavor of Dorito? Nacho cheese. I don't really like Cool Ranch Doritos. You're a 3D Dorito? Like a pyramid? Conspiracy theory? Fanta is the reason why the pyramids exist. But your legs were the best asset? Oh, do swimmers have better legs than arms? They're round in the middle. A 3D Dorito. Like a puffed Dorito? You know how people, you have like puffed Cheez-Its nowadays? Like a puffed Dorito? Is Cool Ranch your favorite? Your upper body has always been weaker than your lower body? Oh, really? I feel like that's a thing for more like feminine body types. Do eyes always have bottom lashes? Do female eyes have bottom lashes when you draw them out usually? I feel like this eye is way too big. Because when I think of like female eyes, I think of like more siren-y eyes, I think. You know what I mean? Like something like that is what I usually think of.
Hi, Xana. Xana, how are you? Doing good. What did you have for lunch? Have you had lunch yet? Has everyone had their medication for the day? Also, people who can draw their eyebrows very realistic, freaking magicians, bruh. What did they say? Masculine eyebrows are usually thicker. The brow is sometimes delineated where it meets the bridge of the nose. Oh, is that what they're defining like this? Like the fact that it has like a a line right there, whereas the like woman's eye doesn't. A sandwich? What type of sandwich? I love sandwiches. I don't know which one I like more. A good Italian sub though? F me up, bro. Grumpy old man eyebrow ridge? Does that kind of look like a mask? Women aren't allowed to have brow bones. Oh no. Ham and turkey? Do you put cheese on your sandwiches? What are like people's favorite condiments to put on sandos? I feel like it wasn't until high school when I put like mustard and mayo together on a sandwich. I actually really liked it. Part of the reason was also because the sandwich was so freaking dry that if I didn't put all of the condiments I had to my disposal on it, I would have probably choked to my death. I'm gonna try to do theirs version of eyes. At least the masculine one, because it's kind of like a side profile. You don't like sandwiches? Why? Hot dogs equals ketchup and mustard. Hamburgers, ketchup and mayo. Other sandwiches, mostly mayo. Do people put anything else other than ketchup, mustard, mayo? Are those the only like saucy condiments? Because I know there's like giardiniera, but that's like a chunky pickled vegetable thing, not like a more saucy thing. There's so many types of things you can put on them. Do people put horseradish on sandwiches? Usually? Isn't horseradish the like white stuff? Spicy mustard? Oh, and horseradish is nice if you like spicy. Is that common in the States? And when I do, they're usually sandwiches that have predetermined condiments like BLTs, Cubans, and oh. I've had French dip once in my life. And at a certain point, I was like, dude, why are you giving this to me in bread? Just give me the freaking meat. So I just started eating all the meat. Oh. And then they stopped inviting me, but that's okay. At least I got my fill of meat. Da, 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 da. Does this look like a side eye like theirs does? Oh. Yes, is she? So freaking true. Ew. 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 Why does my nose groove look so much different than theirs? How do you side eye women's eyes? You'll oh, I freaking love it. Good. A lot of the Italian sandwiches I have had in the PNW, they are not wet enough. They are disgustingly dry. I never knew someone could F up a cold cut sandwich that much until I came here. Bye. I'm okay. Yes! They don't put oil on it, spookums! Oh, they don't even have freaking... Oh, I love it when Italian sandwiches have giardiniera. I don't know what it is about it. It just offers like the perfect amount of... Oh. I'm fine. And they try to include a pickle. Like, you know when they include a pickle on the side to try to make things a little bit better to appease you? I hated it. Ah, spookums. Spookums, you understand. You totally freaking understand. Okay, I think I need to make it a bit more round. Butter chicken sandwich melt? What is a butter chicken sandwich melt? Like legit like Indian food buttered chicken? Is butter chicken Indian American or Indian? Desi? But put it into a melt? Damn. Yummy dressing with it? Spicy brown mustard? What's brown mustard? Oh, spookums! F me up! I love biting into a big freaking bushel of freaking lettuce like a freaking rabbit, bruv. Ah! I need water! I hate eyes. Buttermilk chicken sandwich? What is buttermilk chicken? I've only ever heard of butter chicken. Comes from Delhi, India? Ah. Is that like a chicken burger? Is it like what is it like buttermilk breading? Is there such a thing as buttermilk breading? Chicken in a burger bun or wrap bun? Ah, buttermilk chicken is marinated in buttermilk. Oh. How long is it marinated for? Thank you for the follower. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Oh. Why does Kevin hate me? Kevin, you should unfollow me and keep not knowing who I am. I think that's the best thing that you could do for yourself. Depends on the chicken. Boneless, skinless breast? Bone and dark meat? A day? You hated me first? I would never. That doesn't sound like me. Does that sound like me, y'all? Don't answer. Also, hi, Kevin. Stitch? Stitch is just judging my horrible eyes because they're ugly! Ah! Stitch is like, wow, Moo, your eyes look so ugly! You're judging for sure. Kevin's judging my ugly ass eyes! Oh! No, Rio can tell when it's a real cry versus a fake cry. He's literally laying down fully on his side, letting the AC blow right next to him. You think the top two eyes look good? You think the bottom two look horrendous? Xana hates me. Buttermilk makes chicken tender because of the acidity. Ah. Wait, buttermilk stinks? Isn't buttermilk just so like the liquid left over from like churning butter? Does that stink? Like actually? I'll tell Rio you said hello when he comes back over again. Oh, it used to be? What do you mean it used to be? Is it something else now? Do bears smell bad? Oh, 100%. I still can't believe Xana thinks the bottom two eyes are ugly. Xana hates me. Oh my god, you think it could use more work? Like, what about it? I feel like the bottom one is more detailed, no? Also, hi, Kith. I 100% smell horrible. Smelled milk that's in the fridge for too long? I can't really smell. So it kind of just smells like... was setting you off. But they have like a little corner bag. You don't like their corner bag? It's because it's supposed to, like, this is more of like a front-on view, but this is more of like a side view, no? Ew. Hold on, let me smell my paw. You know, I can kind of understand what you mean, Suka. Spookum said buttermilk smells like sour paws. And you know, I can see it. I can definitely see it. It's okay, Xana. I'm just joking. But I am curious as to why the eye bag looks weird. Like, does it look very different from... Oh, whoops. Does it look very different from this one? I know the eyelid looks very different. And the brow is a lot lower. Kind of more angy. Once you deep fry it, buttermilk doesn't smell. Oh, it's just while it's raw. Okay. I think buttermilk makes things delicious. Oh, you use buttermilk in pancakes? Does it make it better? Can you put buttermilk on in waffles? I don't know how to... How does it look so weird? Is it because it's supposed to actually go lower? Does that look better? Something more like that. Richer flavor? Ah. I often leave out any extra sags or details. Oh! Oh, really, Xana? Wait, how do you draw? So this is my first time ever trying to draw like eyes. Really. Like, except for that one commission. But like, I feel like emo eyes are very different than eyes. Unless you're more of like those live 2D people. Yogurt? Is there a reason why you tried yogurt? But I don't think I had my oven hot enough. Oh, yogurt chicken for Caesar salad. Interesting. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. These are dressing from that recipe and the crouton recipe. Ooh. May fly may fly. Da, 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 da. I don't want to draw eyes anymore. This is so hard. How do you draw heads? Da, da, ba, ba, ba. I'm gonna Google it. Ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Just want somebody as smart as me. Me. Bye. Do people still use Pinterest? Ah. All the time? Wait, really? What is on Pinterest? What do you use it for? Oh. Oh yeah! Spookum Stitch loves crocheting. Commission references and the AI art on it's been getting so bad. Oh, there's AI art on Pinterest? Vintage makeup inspo? Ooh! Ooh, wait, you play Sims? Is she? What's it like? How do you know where to put lines? I feel like people just put these lines on their on their drawings, but I don't really know what it means. Does that mean like the ear would be right here or something? Like, would it be this long? Are ears really that long? You're building 99%. Oh, really? Wait, Ishi, I want to see. If you feel comfortable sharing. And then is this like where the forehead starts, so the eye would be like right there? And then the mouth goes like right here or something? Maybe? Or does the nose hit right where the bottom of the ears go? Or is that where the upper lip is supposed to be? Because that kind of looks like where the upper lip should be. Kevin, what? Let me look up more examples. Hi, Haven. How are you? Ugh. I'm okay. I'm trying to learn how to draw faces, and I hate it. Okay, so half. Okay. I found a really good reference. By animeoutline.com. So half of the face is the freaking forehead. Yo, faces are so effed up. Okay. Half of the face is the forehead. I feel like too much forehead is wrong when it's not, right? Because the hair usually kind of goes like that. So you don't actually see that much forehead. I've also done it for a while. Yeah. And I feel like as I'm learning, I feel like I should know how to do where the like cross, is that what it's called? Cross wrapping? Or is this something different? Like, are these lines something different than cross wrapping? Or is that what they are called? So this entire amount blows your mind. I feel like, is this applicable to like normal human anatomy? That's just what you call them. Oh, I don't know what the terms are. So I'm learning. Not really. How does it work for like normal humans? I feel like this is closer to babies. Oh. Oh, because manga or like anime style usually does look like more cutesy. And less like realistic, right? I'm missing my blue. So they're actually called either, but I remember in drawing class that lines are just generally used to measure the distance between two objects or joints within a drawing. Ah. Everything is a lot smaller and the head shape is much more even. Everything is a lot smaller for humans? What do you mean by even head shape? Like this would be more like a this? Like more rectangular? Like that? Or like wider? Or does it mean something else? Okay, so around half of it is like a semicircle. And then you have your cheek, which starts to go in. And then you have your cheek, which starts to go in. And then you have this. your chin. Children are seen as innocent and good. It's often used as a reference to create the good characters. Ah. Most human faces aren't massive at the forehead and down to a sharp point at the chin. Oh, yeah. Meraki, do you like this song? Humans typically have smaller eyes than that. Top of the noggin is generally covered by hair anyway, unless they have none. Like, what about, like, this eye? Because I feel like this bottom eye is very anime. But I feel like this, like, quote-unquote male eye is definitely, like, more normal. I also realized I made the face shape quite round. Top is more accurate with the shape. Ah. The halfway point is like right here. Like that. And then you do a quarter of the bottom. And then you do another quarter. That looks about right, right? I didn't draw the one on the left, David. Oh. Rocky, that emote is so cute. But also, I first read it as mush. And I was like, why is there an emote about me pushing someone else? What's Kodioko? Aw, Haven, that's very sweet. Haven, do you draw? So the eye would be like right there. And there's eyebrow. The nose. Is that just like a line? And then the mouth would be like here? Went through a rough patch in life this past year. You stopped? I think it's normal to stop. Even if you really enjoy hobbies. I think the hard part is always like finding time to start back up again. Theirs looks so happy. Mine looks so pissed off. How do you do the side now? Y'all ever have fat love handles on your neck? I do. Kevin, I don't understand you. I also think it's not very nice to be mean while someone's trying to do art and learn. So I might ban you. In the nicest way possible. You used to draw 24/7 and now you've only ever found the time, motivation to color. Coloring is so fun though! Do y'all have those adult coloring books? You do? I think they're so... Honestly, sometimes the adult ones can be a little intimidating. Because the designs are a bit... intense sometimes. Like, they can be a bit too... intricate. Yeah. So I also have, like, children... more like cutesy children cartoony coloring books. In case I don't feel like it for those. Florals, and then one has a bunch of cute little patterns. Ooh. Isn't it? Kevin, I'm never mean to people while I stream. I'll be mean to you in PP still, though. I'm like the nicest streamer ever. Yeah. I know, I would never insult someone or tell them to shut their freaking mouth. No, I've totally never told anyone to shut up while I'm streaming. Yeah, for sure. Unless you're psycho. I didn't say never come back. Directly. Animals and fish. Oh, wait, that sounds so cute. And it's like somewhere a cat coloring book where they want the reader to color and draw their own thing with Oh, that's so cute. Wait, I want to see all of them. You're watching me? Okay. Where do you put the freaking ear? So the ear's supposed to go like there or something, right? Do y'all think ears are kind of weird looking? What do you think is more weird to like stare at for a long amount of time? Ears or noses? Because if I stare at someone's like face for a long amount of time, their nose kind of starts to separate from their face for me. We're video game references. Ooh, like which ones? Please tell me not from a Souls game. Because the player characters in Souls games are so ugly. That being said, I've only played with PP, so maybe I'm biased. Speaking of PP and Souls, we're playing tomorrow. This kind of, it sounded very, Pale Moon, that ending especially sounded very like, have y'all ever listened to Mongolian folk music? I'm telling PP you bullied me. Do it. I can bully PP instead of you, Kevin. But I already do that. Oh! Fire Emblem Zelda? Wait, really? Like the old school Zelda? Or the like newer school Zelda? What type of music should we play? Meow. Is never mind. Hip hip Ba-da-da-na-na-na-na. Da-na. Ba-ya. Banana, banana man. Banana, banana man. Also, if y'all wanna know what I'm like essentially copying or trying to emulate as to like the angles to try to make, this is from someone's Pinterest. I don't know who, because it doesn't lead you to the source of the image. I could Google image search it though. In the sun. I don't know who it's by. It doesn't say. But that's essentially kind of the angles that I'm trying to do. So we did the front one, side. I don't know the differences between these two. Is one like, is it like a slow rotation? Like one's this way, one is that way, and then one is this way? No, it's like at a slight, very, very slight angle. Did your last request not go through? I queue it. Maybe I forgot to queue it? It'll be after Weezer. I promise. Sorry, is she? Anything before Breath of the Wild. Ah. TOTK. Tears of the Kingdom. So you like the second one more than Breath of the Wild? Interesting. Na, 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 na. Whoa. Is she? Oh, okay. I got really scared. Did you hear the fear in my voice? I'm gonna move this one down, actually. Let's do all the rotations right now. Shoot. Shoot! My boot! I'm kind of worried that Portal 2 is gonna make me feel dumb. And then this one. Maybe if I get really good at anatomy, I'll redo my side-eye emote. I think everyone should shave their head once in their life. It's so freeing. Have you? Yeah! Did Portal 1? No. It's like, I feel like especially because there's just such a fear, I think, of looking bad or like not being able to like move forward from it. But I feel like especially if you eat healthy, like if you eat a lot of veggies and fruits and like get like the correct nutrition in you, your hair grows quite fast. Or at least mine does. When I was working out and consuming like protein drinks and everything, or like I say working out, I was going to the gym like once a week, but I was being really good about eating correctly because I had like factor meals. So I always ate like veggies and a meat and like some carb or something. And my hair was probably growing out like an inch a month. Whereas I think it typically is about like half an inch in a month. But not in a way that makes it look less approachable. Maybe the opposite? The opposite? What do you mean? Like it doesn't feel rushed? But it's like so freeing. I feel like especially for women, where there's just like a societal like, you should always have your hair long, you should always have your hair short, blah 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 blah. But like driving with your windows down on a highway and not worrying about anything blowing into your mouth or eyes or face or anything that'll like irritate you, especially if you have sensory issues when it comes to like hair touching your like ears or like eyebrow or brow bone or whatever. It's so freeing. It literally is one less thing to worry about in your life, because washing your hair literally takes like a minute, and then drying it, air drying it in like 10 minutes. There's more of a story. Past 4 years due to mental health issues. Yeah, and I feel like if you don't like it, it'll grow out. Obviously, it won't grow out fast. And you'll have to go through like the whole like weird like mid-length of like long short hair and short hair where it kind of starts looking like a bowl cut, and then it starts looking like a weird Karen bob. But I feel like people are so afraid of it. But I feel like for some people it'll be like really helpful for them. But I'm hoping I get to a point where you're okay trying short styles again. Yeah, it just takes... I swallowed my mint. Sasha wants you to get an undercut. you didn't have to keep your shaved? You miss having long hair? Would that ever be an option for you in the future? And I feel like for... Like, the same goes for... more masked people or men. Where, like... more people should grow out their hair. And it shouldn't be as, like, an issue of, like, oh my god, why are you growing out your hair? Or, oh my god, why did you shave your head? Like, it's just a thing. Like, it doesn't have to be a big deal. Especially if more people do it. It's just like, oh, why haven't you? Sometimes you just want to. And also, that's none of your business! But it is quite freeing. And you also get to find out if your head has any bumps. And that's always fun. It was cool, but your hair grows so slow. Ah. Holy shoot, Zadie, your hair is long! Like a half undercut? Ooh! Yeah. I know what Sasha means. Especially if you have very thick hair, undercuts can be very, very nice. Call him lumpy head. You're never going back to buzz cuts ever again. Did you hate how they looked on you? I feel like so many kids who like grow up as like so many like boys always get buzz cuts. Some sort of like clipper cut. And whenever I see like a little boy who has like his hair growing out, I'm just like, good on you. Like, good on your parents letting you do what you want because it harms literally no one. Trichotillomania. I need to Google that. I'm sorry. Oh. It's really hard for you to grow your hair out. I'll ever be at a point where I can grow it out and leave it alone since I'm not. Oh. Maybe one day, is she? I feel like there are also wigs, but I don't know how wigs feel like on like a sensory level, but also with like that disorder condition. Trichotillomania. I don't know how it works with wigs, or it would work with wigs. Your kiddo's gonna have long curly blonde hair. Aww, that's so cute, like a little cherub. It stems from your OCD. Ah. Maybe in the future, is she? But oh, shoot. But also, I wonder how wigs would work. Yeah, I've wondered about wigs. Oh, you have sensory issues. I feel like it might be worth... I guess it depends on your sensory issues. Because I know people have to use, like, glue to keep it down in the front. Or, like, to keep it on for, like, wind and stuff like that. But some people don't use glue. So I don't really know... I don't have the knowledge for what type of caps are needed or whatever. But wigs would be cute! If it works. Hate to invest in a good wig and then hate the feeling of it. I wonder if there are any, like, foundations you can reach out to and, like, ask. Or, like, email them. Because I know a lot of places used to do, like, hair donations. And I bet there has to be foundations. Even for, like, knowledge, if not to, like, get a subsidized human hair wig or a free one. But it would be nice to know. And maybe they'll let you like try it out in person, or like help you wear it in person, and then you can go like, okay, like this works, or okay, like this really doesn't work and I hate it. But you can still have the experience. Yes. Da, 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 da. Ooh, girl, love me like an electric eel. Ooh, these lines are kind of uggos. Ooh, girl, love me like an electric eel. Is it saying electric eel or electric feel? Electric eel. Y'all hear eel too, right? It's not just me. Feel? Okay, great. I'm fine. Okay. Psycho, when you go home, are you gonna play D everything? Asking for a friend, aka me. I am my own friend. You girl, shock like an electric eel. That's what I'm thinking it's saying. Shock me like an electric eel. I almost choked on my lozenge again. And I almost swallowed it. I'm not clumsy. I got Hello Kitty Adventure Islands though. It is so cute. Stitch, have you played it yet? Stitch, honestly, I don't even know if you like Sanrio characters. So I'm sorry if you don't. You've been playing it? Do you like it? No. There's a thing you gotta paint soon? In the game or IRL? Electric feel now. You're stuck? What do you mean you're stuck? The Twitch stat. Psycho's been streaming it in the egg carton. And there have been a lot of interesting people Psycho has associated with. And you know, that I can't judge it. There are definitely just times where I have to close my imagination before I start blushing. You feel like a new day has to start? They start automatically. It's not like Animal Crossing. You don't have to change the time. It'll just cycle between day and night. I don't know how. But it does cycle. At least I'm pretty sure it does cycle. I'm pretty sure it cycles. But you're just collecting the eggs. Do you like Sanrio, Stitch? Do y'all like Sanrio, y'all? Watch some of Hockey's playthrough of Date Everything on YouTube's and... You have problems? No! Zadie!
Hello? Zadie, do you have a favorite? Zadie? I love asking for people's top 3 characters. Yes! Hi, Ray. Thank you for the... I'm sorry. I usually don't call people out. Thank you for the hydrate. Feel like the island has to reset for resources? Huh? Change something in real life? Oh. Do you want to... Are you planning on doing that today? I can wait. I'm patient. Choco Cat is a goal! Choco Cat is so cute. The personality they gave Choco Cat in the game, though, is very surprising for me. Also, Pochaco, so surprising. Aww. Ray, have good lurks. I hope you feel better soon. Do something good for yourself. Remember to eat as well. This song sounds so familiar. Is there like a sped up version or something? For Abel the Table Daddy. I don't think I've met Abel. And Dasha. Items? You'll be home in like an hour? Let's freaking go. Yeah, Ray! If you wanna cry, cry! And if you don't wanna cry, you don't have to cry. But I feel like I'm one of the people that think no matter who you are, crying every once in a while is like really good for your soul. Like having like a deep, heavy, ugly, snotty cry is so good for your soul. What characters do you like? I do not like the Vault. If you need to cry, just cry. Yeah. Regardless of who you are. Crying is always healthy. Unless you're at a grocery store and you're crying because someone took the last apple and you're like laying on the ground and you're like hitting the floor and throwing a tantrum. That's like one of the only moments where I would say crying isn't okay. Otherwise, crying, very specific. Yeah, totally not something I have seen or experienced or done and gotten kicked out and... Oh yeah, no, toddlers. Yeah, I'm thinking toddlers. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes emotions get pent up. Yeah, emotions do get pent up, so it is good to cry. At appropriate times. AKA right now. Sometimes I'll cry in public. But, you know, not like throwing a hissy fit crying. Sometimes you just gotta cry. The vault? Or the safe? I don't like the safe. I liked the vacuum for a little bit. But then I realized he's stupid. And I don't know if I can handle that. Very dumb things because you're at your limit? Oh, well. That's why you need time to cry. You should never let yourself get to your limit. And I know it's hard. Trust me, I know. So I'm just setting a little reminder. You love Hoov? He's so stupid! I thought he was really nice, but then I feel like he turned dumb. And I'm allergic to stupidity. Literally, I have all of the patience in the world. Who's Eddie?
Is Volt and Eddie, are those the two people that appear together? Oh, interesting. Interesting, Ishi. As long as you don't say the safe or the shelf or the desk. There's multiple people who appear together. I remember Volt because I really like Volt's broad shoulders. I have never stared at Eddie as much as I have stared at Volt. I don't like the dirty laundry in the hamper. I think it's really toxic and really sad. Who else do I like? I feel like the people that I'm kind of interested in, Psycho hasn't really talked to as much. So I don't know if I like them or not. I think the only person so far has been Hoove. That I've been like, oh. Psycho! I don't hate on them. I just don't agree. What is it? Date everything. Characters. Oh, I hate the rubber duck. Oh, the water is someone that I've also been like, oh, they're kind of cute. Beverly? Oh, Beverly is cute. Oh, Dasha is the desk. Lack of common sense and courtesy. Exactly, Will. Like, if someone doesn't know something, I see that as so different as like being stupid. Because not knowing something, that's totally fine. I used to tutor. I have all the patience in the world to like walk you through something and let you use your like mental muscles and everything to practice and learn a new skill or knowledge. But if someone literally is just like, yeah, I don't know and I don't care to know, then it's like, okay, I don't like you. Stitch, that's so nice. I think, Stitch, you're like the only person who's told me that I am a decent teacher. And I found that as a very big compliment. Because it's hard being a teacher. Oh! I think Kopi is not my type, but I think if Kopi, if the coffee maker and the beverage, the alcoholic cart got together, I would love to see them do a collab. Video game console girl? Yeah! She's very fun. Hi, Lemon. And Medkit could also get her. Thank you, Stitch. You're so sweet. I think my favorite one to talk to or to listen to that Psycho hates is the board game guy. Whoever that is. Zoe? Who's Zoe? Hate everything. Oh, the ghost, Zoe! She is very sweet. I really want to know about her backstory. Like, I wonder if you get to ever meet the people. Oh, I hate the light. I'm interested in Betty, which is one of the people that Psycho hasn't really talked to a lot. His character is not great. His character is so cute! What do you mean? The D20 guy? No. Not the D&D guy. The one that has like a sorry hat. on him. Parker? They're both D&D guys? Not the visually D&D one. The visually board game one, who is a DM. Not the Critical Role guy. Whoever his name is. Matt Scott. Matt Schumann. Matt Miller. Matt Mercer. I was so close. I almost got there. I was so close. Oh, I know my favorite. My favorite right now, out of everyone that Psycho has talked to, is Mateo. He is my favorite out of everyone Psycho has talked to. Zadie, I was cooking, but I think the pot was about to flow over. Also, Volt is very cute. I really want to meet Prosy D, though. Just Parker? Wait, what do you mean that makes so much sense? For me to like Mateo? Because he's just a sweet little guy trying to help these foster family failures. He's just trying to help little doggies. It's very you. More than Hoove? Should I take that as a compliment? But yeah, I think my favorite Mateo, the one I'm interested in right now to learning more about, Betty. Because I love being embedded. You mean you want to meet Prosy D's character in-game? In-game. The only time I would want to meet Prosy D IRL is if I had a job with him. Otherwise, I don't really know. I feel like I'm one of those people who, if I met a celebrity IRL, I would either not want to talk to them or I would judge them from afar. I feel like you shouldn't meet your heroes, you know? And he's not my hero. I just really like certain shorts that he's made. That are very good. I know he was also in K-pop Demon Hunters, the movie, but he like had no lines. I did not hear him talk at all. So I don't really actually know how he performs as a VA. So I'm really interested. You met your hero at work and cried for 2. Oh, is she? It was a good cry? I'm gonna bet it's a good cry. It's been a 4-day good cry now. I would like for it to stop, please. Have you been drinking water to replenish, Ray? It'll stop eventually. The hardest thing will be patience. Coming from an extremely impatient person, the hardest thing is always patience. You low-key felt bad? Wait, why? I feel like to a certain extent, they must be used to it as long as you were respectful and still treated them like a human. I was very awkward the first time I met a celebrity, aka I went to someone's concert. And then I had no understanding of concert etiquette. We were at like a small like venue of like, I think capacity was like 100 or something, or 50. And it was like at the end of her song, and I just leaned in. And I got her attention somehow. And I guess she was like, oh, something must be wrong, like on stage. Like maybe they see something. And I was just like, you're really good. And her face was really awkward, like, oh, thank you. Oh, wait, he must be so flattered then, is she? That's so sweet. Mm. Is she? That's so sweet. Memoria? Wait, is she? Do Psycho's preferences change your opinion of him? If mine makes sense, what about Psycho's? Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba-da. Ba, ba, ba. What have I done to you? Through and through. Boo, boo. He was like, how do you know me? And I awkwardly explained that you've read through multiple of his publications hundreds of times. Oh, wait, that's so cool. Is she? Did he have stories about your grandpa? Did you remember him? In London. I'm far away. I know I'll stay right there with you. No, too late. What would you say? What would you say? What would you do? Do do do. Do 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 do. Your grandpa just passed earlier that year. He was so nice about it. Oh. Were you really close with your grandpa? That's very sweet. Oh, I'm far away. How would you? I know I'll stay right there with you. And oh, it might be too late. What would you say? Mm. That's so cool. Your grandpa was an archaeologist. He must have had wild stories. And I know, in love with you. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, my Well, I know I'll stay right there with you. Though, might be too late. What would you say? What would you do? Oh, he wasn't! He was a tribal chairman. Ah, I wasn't fast enough. What are the strokes? Tribal chairman who is very involved in legal rights of his people? Yo! Let's freaking go! It's okay. It's also one of your favorite songs? Okay. It'll be next. That's okay, is she? Psycho, I would say the pics make sense. Are you also ovulating? For date everything? Psycho to me comes off as someone who would like more like gothy themes. I don't think Psycho would necessarily go for someone who is like nice. Like if Psycho said that he really liked Mateo, I would be so surprised. Liking Nightmare makes a lot of sense. You'll be very surprised. Wait, really? You think Huey would like Shadowlord? I think Huey is going to like Mateo. Huey, if you're lurking right now, mute right now. I think Huey is going to like Mateo. I don't think she's gonna like the safe. Would Huey like the desk, you think? For a specific reason you will not say. When is she going to play it? I'm so excited. DM please. Who else is gonna be the Santa to your elf? Oh my gosh. Yo, okay, I'll be honest. When I used to think heads, I think in my head, when I look at a human, heads kind of look like this to me. Is this what real human heads are like? So when I touch the back of my head, I have like a little shelf thing that goes on. I have this little shelf thing. Maybe not this exact corner. But is this how human heads are supposed to look like? Like, is there actually this gap that's supposed to happen compared to like anime heads? I feel like they don't have that gap. Ray, don't get your head out of the gutter! Most humans have head shelf? Really? So I'm not a weirdo? And then I have like these little like love handles that like stick out of my like little head shelf. It's like cleavage. I have cleavage at the back of my head because I have like two little like bumpies, and then in the middle it's like a I'll draw it. Hold on. So if this is like my head, right? I don't actually know what heads look like from the back. Let's say it's like that. You know, let's just say, imagine this is me with my buzz cut. So my ear is right here. And then my buzz cut is like right there. So this is my neck, right? So I have these like two little like neck bulges right there. And then this part like divots inwards. So it's like booba. You see, if you put like a shirt over it, you would have cleavage. Do you see the cleavage? Let me draw it out. Hold on. Hold. You see that? You see that cleavage? Let me put more of the shirt. Okay, maybe it looks more like a... Anyways, if I wore... if I wore a turtleneck, this is what it would look like. A bone-shaped mullet cleavage binder. Be careful with your head boobs. Ah! Don't look at my head boobs. Anyway, that's my... The nape of my neck? Is that what it's called? I have nape cleavage. I have noobs? No, that's not what that means. Weird horizontal fold or bend like the curve of a peanut when they feel the top of their head, or is that just me? Weird hot horizontal fold or bend? I have like a point. I think my head is a bit more pointy. Like it's not flat at the top of my head. Like how in these drawings it's like kind of flat. But I don't really have any head dents except for kind of around the place where you put your headphones. I have like a natural little like divot right there. And I know it's a natural divot because I never wear headphones. And I saw it and I was like, I have a divot! Of your sculpt 3D printed, would you do it? Oh, 100%. I have a mold of my teeth that I have at my work desk. Someone chipped my tooth, my front two teeth, but I still have it there. And if I had a skull, I would put the teeth into the skull. And then everyone could make crimes. Ooh. That belt at the end, though. You're sorry? I don't know how to do either. I know Fanta knows how. I don't really know the commands of... I don't know if it's a Twitch thing or a Stream Elements thing. Thank you for trying, though. Quote add no space? There is no space in quote add. Zadie did it a little bit higher up. Like right before Ray's last message. Oh, it is a Stream Elements thing. So quote add space? You have to have a space? Why do you have a mold of your teeth? Why are you asking these questions, Ishi, that'll make you an accomplice? Thank you, Sadie. Oh, yeah. Take me to your best friend's house. I love you now. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're just curious? I don't remember. The dentist gave it to me. Why did I have it? I think I was getting retainers at like my old dentist. And they were like, hey, do you want this? And I was like, yeah. I think because the person was like, yeah, we just throw it away anyways. Just take it. I may have been the first person to say yes to that offer. And then I think the place shut down. So that was really fun. Tongue tied, don't. It's just for me. Wait, where's Charlotte? I get a takeaway? You should get some takeout. Leave me tongue tied. You can get good food and you don't have to do a lot of work for it. You have your baby teeth still? In Ontario until Tuesday? That's so close. That's so soon. That's so soon. Don't leave me tongue-tied. Don't leave me goodbye. You found them in your dad's stuff? Oh. Yeah, best friend's house. Oh, yeah. Face, would you ever do one? I almost said nipple shot. What are they called? Belly button shot? Face, why? Body shot. Face, where are you going? You've done body shots? Was there lint in your mouth? Was there belly button lint in your mouth when you did them? Tongue-tied. Lemon, I think it's a good question. Clean out your belly button? No. You can make a bird nest out of my belly button. Why all the side eyes? Why the screeching? What's wrong is she? I reiterate, ew! It must be so fun to listen to me. Are bears immune to bathing? You know, that's a great question. Maybe not all bears? Maybe I am. You're doing a thing? Oh. Wait, repairs? What's wrong with your laptop? Fanta. I'm honored. I think I'm thinking about bird nests because when I was brushing Rio out, I was like, it would be so cute if a bird came by and took his like fluff and made a nest out of it. Thank you, Zadie. Yes, I hope the thing will be fun and that it's not a thing that you have not been looking forward to whatsoever. How do you look up? I feel like looking up is like hard to conceptualize in my head compared to looking down. So looking up would probably be more like the USB ports have gone wonky. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should never get warranties, blah, 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 blah. I always get a warranty because I am that type of person that actually uses the warranty. So many times. Too many times. Oh, it's because since it's looking up. Ah. Ugh, humans are so freaking weird. People who are like, oh yeah, I'm like a lot more comfortable with drawing. With drawing humans and animals. I'm like, bro, what? Hedge! Today's question of the day. Do you have a longer torso or longer legs? What's for food today? I think after stream I'm gonna make some chicken. I have like frozen chicken breast strips. I'm gonna air fry them, and then I have like some quinoa salad that I bought. So I'm probably gonna have the salad and the chicken strips. Electric. You're a meat popsicle? What's a meat popsicle? Is that like a meat cookie? Frozen chicken breast you thought you might throw into the pressure cooker for a bit? Ooh! The build up in the verse is very satisfying. Or the chorus. Is this your first time hearing it, Fanta? The song is so good. What should you order? Burrito! Wait, do you have dietary restrictions, right? Probably longer legs and shorter torso. Gymnast body type? Do gymnasts have shorter torsos? What's the fifth element? Is that a movie or a band? A classic? Oh, it's a movie. Lilo Dallas Multipass. Lilu? Fifth Element is Bruce Willis, movie done by French director that became Mila Jokovic? Okovich? Trying to remember how to pronounce Polish words. What is Leolu Dallas Multipass? Is it a scary movie? Resident Evil guy? Luck Besson? Fifth Element is a good movie. They'll send me a gift. Okay, there's no good Mexican food in MTL. She spoke words of wisdom to basement people. Is there good Asian food near you? Maybe like in the basement. Singapore noodles or you know I'm gonna find you. Dan Dan noodles? If you like Szechuan? Not really. I'm gonna find you. What about Indian food? Like curry? You like Szechuan? I'm not in your house. Spoke words of wisdom. To the basement people, to the basement. Many surprises await you. The basement people in the basement. Bubble. Yo, why is my head so big? Is my head not supposed to be that big? Who's... Last time you know we're gonna find you. Isn't Anderson supposed to be the guy who did like the stop animation stuff, like Lost Dog Island or something, or Dog Isle, and the fox one? Oh, but up. Oh, what the frick is Fifth Element about? Who is that actress? Getting your mission. You're the last one, you know we're gonna find you. Is my head too big? Should I move the eyes up? So like up here? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I love this song, Ray. Milla? Oh, tend to have longer arms and leg ratio to their torso for better acrobatics. Ah. Oh, is it for like to help with like landing and stuff like that? Glad to be useful. You're always useful, right? Yeah. The more tucking up into a ball and flipping. Ah. This is a cheek. This is, it should be more rounded. And this can be a little bit more inwards. Like that. And then this will be the other side of the head. I think that's enough practice for me today. Because I'm tired. Art is so hard! Ah! I think I'm pretty good with doing eyebrows though. I think my eyebrows are very TikTok makeup-esque. Which I'm okay with. Lots of people don't do it enough. Heading home, let's freaking go. Thank you, man. Oh. Ronnie is playing Date Everything. I think Carolyn, I think, is doing a collab or something. PB's playing Fear the Spotlight. Moo, are you okay? Yeah, that's how I sing the song. Is that Momiji? That's not Momiji. Is that Momiji? There's no way that's Momiji. I know Udi's is to the left of Carolyn. Ronnie is doing Date Everything. PB's doing Through the Spotlight. Who do you want to raid? Oh, okay. Can't hide from falling. You can make it easy on me. And the mother we share. I'm probably gonna hang out at PB's. Cause I don't know how far Ronnie is and Date Everything.
And Cycle's gonna play soon.
And I like watching scaries. So I'm gonna just raid PP. Thank you everyone for hanging out and watching me practice art today. I will be back tomorrow with PP for Elden Ring DLC. And the next time I'm streaming after that, I don't freaking know. So feel free to join the Discord if you ever want updates on when I will or will not be live. What else? Take your meds. Eat if you haven't eaten yet. Or go order something if you haven't eaten yet. I'm talking to you, Ray. And Pinch. You only just woke up. Good morning, Pinch. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for being here. Use your favorite emotes for the raid, and I will see you all when I see you. And if you feel stinky and sucky, don't stress about it. But remember to eat, please. And remember to drink water. And don't hold your pee in, otherwise you will get a UTI. How do I know that? Okay, anyways, bye everyone.